Story 6, Part 25. The City's Stand. Dawn broke over the river, painting the glass towers in golden shadow. But the pulse had not vanished, it had only gone underground, gathering strength, waiting for complacency to set in. I met with Jacob and a small band of awakened citizens at an old warehouse on the west side. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of determination, incense, and the faint tinge of lingering shadows. We were preparing for the next wave. Tonight, it will target leadership, Jacob warned. City officials, pastors, anyone whose voice can rally the people. Satan knows the heart of this city, it's strategic. I nodded. I understood. The battle wasn't random. It was surgical. The sun dipped below the skyline, and the streets grew restless. From above, we saw shadows moving faster now, twisting like smoke into the alleys and tunnels. And then came the first strike. A city councilman, known for his outreach programs, was suddenly seized in front of a crowd. His voice froze mid-sentence, his eyes blackened, and the shadows pressed in. Around him, citizens froze, paralyzed by fear, but Jacob and I stepped forward, our hands raised, voices lifted. By the light of God, release him. Jacob shouted. The shadows hissed, writhing, but they faltered. The councilman gasped, and the darkness fled. Around us, more citizens found courage, raising their own voices in defiance. It was then I saw the pattern. Satan's pulse could infect, but it could not overcome collective faith. The more people acted together, the more it weakened. God's voice returned, not as thunder this time, but as a steady, comforting presence. Chicago, rise. Every heart united is a fortress. Fear is a weapon of the enemy, faith is a shield of my choosing. Word spread quickly. From neighborhood to neighborhood, people took up lights, candles, prayer, and song. The city became a living grid of resistance, every block a note of defiance. The pulse lashed out again, striking at the heart of a hospital, trying to incite panic. I ran through the corridors with Jacob, praying aloud. Patients and staff alike lifted their own voices, creating a symphony of resistance. Shadows recoiled at every chant, every declaration of trust. By midnight, the city was alive with light, literal and spiritual. The pulse, frustrated, shrieked in rage, revealing itself briefly in a storm of black mist over the river. But the citizens, guided by God's plan, did not flinch. In that moment, I realized something profound. Chicago was no longer a city of passive witnesses. We were active participants in a divine plan. Every prayer, every act of courage, every person refusing to yield to fear was part of God's ultimate strategy to save the city. Satan would strike again, he always does, but God's light was spreading faster than the darkness. And for the first time, I felt something I hadn't in weeks: certainty. Chicago would not fall. Not while its people chose to rise together. The battle was far from over, but tonight, the city had stood. And that, I knew, was the first of many victories to come.